times like this you live for. Whatever you thought we might get, whatever you hoped we might get, if we haven't got that for you, don't stop believing it. Because you learn to play games like this. It's all still there for us. People talk about momentum. We've had 3 draws in the last couple of weeks, and how hard has that been for the boys to stop making individual errors, which has almost crept into our game. So I think they've been awesome. All we need now is a goal. All we need you lot to believe that being in the playoffs is good enough, because we might have a chance of winning them. Now what I want to remind you is, this time last year, how would you have felt if someone would have told you with 1 game left, you got your 2 points up, all you need to draw. If you get a win, that'll take you into it as well, and you'll probably be fit. Now it feels like, to be honest, someone's died over the last 6 weeks, doesn't it? Not being funny, it's awful. But what you have to do is keep believing in yourself and each other. Now I think that's gradually coming back with these boys. They didn't ask for any change, they want to keep going. If we'd have changed earlier, I might have got you 3 wins the first 3 games of the season. We might be now going for 2nd place. Because some of you think that Dougie might have already got you up. Well, that's unfair unless you balance it out correctly. Huh? Is that not right? Add 9 points to what we've already done. Don't you start blaming me. I'm going to be here for a long time. Okay? Now, I'm being honest with you. These boys probably want it too much. Some of them have already talked about it. Now, I share a little thing with them about my dad when he died 25 years ago. I was 50 years old. Now, I had my dad for 25 years. 25 years I've had without him. And when it was going wrong for me when I was in Brentford, I had glandular fever and we didn't know it. I fell out with him when I was 16 because he was too forceful. He wanted me to be a player and he didn't make it himself. So, cut a long story short, we had a massive row and he said, don't ever ask for my, you have to ask for my opinion, never give it. So I had the worst game I've ever had. Felt absolutely diabolical at Brentford. So I said to him, Morning, Steve, what do you think? And he said, and I quote, I think you should retire. I think you should come back to Bath. I think it's all too much. You didn't look good enough today.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
First time he ever said that to me. 2 months later, he died. Absolutely killed me. Because I thought he didn't believe him. And then I remembered something he told me when I was 9. And I grabbed that and stuck that to my chest, and every time I played, I went out and played like that. He said, if you don't make it, son, let it be through lack of ability rather than lack of effort. Now that took me to the Premier League as a player when I was 29. Always going to be too late. As a manager, because I carry that in my heart. All I've asked my boys to do today is go out there. I don't know how good they are yet, they haven't proved it. But I believe in them, even now, even after not winning for 9 games. Because life is full of fate. Some of them things that have gone against us have been almost impossible to deal with. That don't make them bad players. That don't make them not good enough. What we need to do now is believe in each other and in ourselves and go out there and try as hard as we can. And we've got to want it more than Peterborough. And when we do that today, wherever that takes us, we got to want it more than whoever we're facing next. And if you stop believing in that and that this team aren't good enough to do that, then I don't want you here. Because your negativity might go to them. Do you understand? And what happens is people start trying to work out who we should be. You can't do it. Not this year. Not in this league. You can't do it. What you got to do is get the points that matter. Now we can't be second. Right? We can. But we can be in them playoffs. And I've been there before. And I know how they work. So just be patient, get behind your team today, make sure you love them, whatever. One fan out there said to me, Holly, just make sure you tell them how proud we are of them anyway. And that's what we should. Okay? That's what we're going to be, and I need you to help them over this line. Once we're over the line, nothing else matters. We're in there with a chance and we'll be as good as anybody else. We need this today. Because the last 6 weeks have been an absolute living nightmare. No one's died. Get on with it. We lost a few games. We didn't win when people thought we should. Let's get on with it and do it now. Because we carry our hopes and dreams in the palm of our hand. and more importantly in our legs. And we're going to go out there today and we're going to run and we're going to chase and we're going to run as if our heart is going to burst. Now if that ain't good enough, I don't know what else is. Okay? On the bench, right, Sam? A bit worried there. On the bench, I have got Price, Ramage, Moritz, Wilbraham, Phillips, Dobby, and William. Alright? So there we go. If it ain't going right, we'll put some of them on and I'm sure it'll turn, providing you stay with them. Alright? How's that? Thank you very much. Enjoy the day. Thank you.